Morning, Matt.
Good morning, sir.
How did looking at the new space go?
Not great.
Okay.
I've seen the space a couple of times, and I'm not sure. I think the deal may be dead in the water. The next door neighbor business is an auto body shop,
Okay.
and apparently they're concerned that whatever we're doing is going to negatively impact them. Honestly, I think it's nonsense. I think the guy,
Why would a gym negatively impact a body shop?
I think so he claims that he's concerned about our water consumption. And I was like, we have maybe 2 showers a day because it's all one water meter. You can come up with a way. I even said, like, I'll tell you what, give me the 12-month running average of what you paid in water, the 12-month average of this past year, and you just pay me that. I'll pay the rest of the water bill, whatever it is. Nothing. He claimed to be concerned about security. He's like, someone can just come in here and cut through the wall. I'm like, well, they could do that anyway. Like, they could do that. And we'll have cameras and we'll have an active business. I think what he's really concerned about is that it's going to be just constant flow of people all the time and somehow impact his business that way. And so I was like, look, we're class-based. We're more like a yoga studio than we are whatever. The guy wouldn't even listen. He wouldn't even, I went on Thursday to go meet with him after we did Move, Breathe, Meditate, and he didn't even talk to me. He, as soon as I walked up, he walked away. And so I tried to smooth things over all weekend and send through stuff and say, here's the deal. But apparently,
is he the owner or just another renter?
Renter, that's the thing. He's not the owner. And so apparently the owner will listen to him because he's been there. This renter's been there for 30 years. So yesterday I was pinging the realtor, and the realtor is over it. Literally, he said, I'm done with this property. I'm done with this landlord. And apparently they've had a relationship for years, and he's so pissed.
Right.
He's like, why are you stopping this deal? Why did we go to all of this effort if this auto body shop is just going to say, no, I don't want it.
Right.
So that was end of day yesterday. So today I've got the phone number for the actual landlord. So I'm going to try and blow him up and get him on the phone. And then I'm going to go down there and I'm going to go talk to the auto body shop. Try to
the space itself nice?
It's nice. The price is right. The thing is, it's a lot smaller, which we just have to do. You just can't have as big a space as you have and save money. It's the Bay Area. Prices are prices. Make it work. I have the whole thing laid out in 3D on my software. But it would save us so much money that we would be in such a good financial position that we could really build. And the crazy thing is the body shop wants to leave. They want to retire in a couple of years. So it's why would you stop this? You're leaving anyway. And then the landlord wants to sell the building in a few more years after that. And so I was like, I want a clause that I can take over the rest of the body shop. Okay. And I want to take over, I want to expand my business as a renter. I want a clause that says I can buy the building if I desire. And I'm trying to be everybody's white knight here and come in and bring you revenue. And there's an area inside there that's an unpermitted lot they built, and they're like, well, you can't actually use that. And I was like, no, I'm going to demolish that. He's like, I'll take it out myself. I was like, you pay for the dumpster, I'll do the labor.
Right.
And I was like, I want to fix your building on the inside. I'm taking responsibility for painting the exterior and making it in a graffiti-free condition and doing everything you possibly want. And
literally the best tenant you could have.
Literally the best tenant you could have. And still it's a no. I don't understand. And so I'm just gonna go down there today and go try to talk to the business owner through that auto body shop and just see if I can't have a conversation. He wouldn't even talk to me. So I'm gonna see if I can just kind of not confront him, but just say hey, what do I do? Trust me, you're a good guy, you run a great business. And
I'm surprised that someone in some form of a service industry wouldn't want more traffic around the shop.
no, he's old school. He's an older guy, and I think there's no website. There's no like Yelp.
Okay.
Like, it's not.
Yeah. He's not doing business the way we do.
No.
Gotcha.
We have to stop thinking like millennials. So, he's
Sometimes I think that way. I'm like, wait, you're not doing this, and this.
like, you don't have a Facebook page? Weird. But
You don't have the 80s anymore, right?
so I mean, he probably still has a landline.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Where would the location of this one be?
so this one's at 14th and Foothill. So it's just east of the lake, less than a mile from the lake. If you ran from the front door to the lake, around, and back to the front door, it's exactly 5 miles on the nose.
Nice.
And it's like there's a school next door. It's very residential. It's a much higher average income neighborhood. It's a much safer neighborhood. It would be a lot better in a lot of ways. Just the real downside, besides not getting the lease, is just the square footage. And
So how much smaller? Your current space is massive.
it's massive. It's too big. Our current space is 6,500 square feet. The gym floor alone is 5,000.
Okay.
This would be 2,000 total.
2,000 total.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we would have to remove the rigs for sure.
Good morning,
And,
Jane.
what's that?
I was saying good morning to Jane.
Oh.
Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, we'd have to reconfigure the rig, and we'd have only 5 stations as opposed to 10 around the rig. There'd be much less open space, but we could still get all of the equipment in. We could still make everything work, and I even planned out like grids where everyone can work out for social distancing, where we could have like full-on CrossFit for 5 people at a time, which is probably how we'll have to start anyway. So like I can absolutely make it work. I just got to convince them, and frankly, it was the same thing for the space we're in now. They said no and walked away, and then came back. I got them to come back. So Natalie keeps reminding me, she's like, "You are the world's best salesman. Go have a conversation."
Yeah.
Just charm them and just go talk to them and say like, "Hey, we're cool. We're going to do this thing, and it's going to be great, and we might even give you some business, but we're going to make the building look better." Blah 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 blah.
Right.
And well, that's all I can do.
So will the goal be more classes, since you won't be able to have real big classes?
Yeah, so we'll probably, it actually kind of works out pretty well right now because for one, we have fewer people overall. We've lost some folks. Opening back up after the county lets us, we'll probably have some sort of limit on class size.
Right.
And so really this is an opportunity for us to reset everything. So we can
Yeah.
say what time are classes? How long are classes? Are they an hour or are they 45 minutes? Are like, what class times, like what's the structure look like? We'll probably have to have a gap in between in order to sanitize. So there's going to be all these different things, and we'll probably, the way that not CrossFit, but functional fitness, any of this stuff should be run really from the gurus is you pack them in until you are exploding at the seams. Then you got another class. Then you pack them in until they're exploding at the seams. Then you add another class. You don't just say, we have 10 classes today.
Right.
If you have 1 class, and if it fills, then great. Then we'll have 2 classes. And if those fill, then we have 3 classes. And so, yeah, that's probably how we'll do it. And then, and at the same time, expand our membership base and all that.
Well, good luck, man.
Yeah, a lot.
Let's aim for some success today.
Yeah. I'm hoping. I'm not down in the dumps yet. I'm still optimistic that it's going to come together. So
Awesome.
I had no choice but to be optimistic.
Yeah, no kidding. Worrying doesn't help.
No.
Alrighty. Let's find some space, get moving. It's 10 after. We'll go to about 9. Whew. Legs are sore. All right, starting with our standing flow. Stack your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, and knees over ankle. Breathe space into your system and stand nice and tall. As you exhale that air, let the shoulders rock back and tuck the scapulas into the back pockets, really opening that chest large. Another breath in, hands rise up. On the exhale, curl those fingertips in, firing all of the muscles in the hands. Thumbs are pointed forward and forward shoulder circles. Initiating this motion at the shoulder joint. Keep the glutes nice and engaged. Keep the core engaged and keep the spine lifted and the chest open. Even as you close the hands down and the hands come in front of you, still try to keep that chest opened up by pulling those scapulas back and keeping the chest lifted. When you get to the middle, reverse the circles. As you get to the outside, flip the palms up, spread the fingertips away from the elbow pits, reach the elbow pits away from the armpits, and forward shoulder circles again. This time allow the hands to travel up overhead. Noticing what you feel in your mid-back as the scapulas wing outwards. Anchor them down. Reverse those circles and come back down. From here, bring the hands together. Anchor the scapulas back. Deep breath in, squeeze the fingertips together. Next inhale, open to the right. Exhale, open the rest of the way. Inhale, close it down nice and slow like you're moving through mud. Exhale, lock the hands back in, drop the scapulas down. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, open the rest of the way. Inhale, close that back down, slow and controlled. Exhale, squeeze the hands together. Drop the hands to your side. Inhale, left hand's going overhead. Switch sides. Switch again. Last one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, reach, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, reach, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the shoulders, drop the head, some yeses and nos, shake the hands side to side. Come halfway up on the inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale all the way up. Clasp the fingertips together. And we're going to go our shoulder circles here. Reverse the directions on that. Drop the hands down to the hips. Yeses and nos. Extension, flexion. Extension, flexion. Extension, flexion. Now some nose, look to the right. Look to the left. Back to the right. Back to the left. One more set to the right. And look left. That's some I don't knows. Right ear drops to the right shoulder. Back to neutral, go to the left. Neutral, to the right. Neutral, left. Neutral, right. Neutral, left. Back to neutral, jut that chin out in front of you. And pull it back behind you, double chin. Jut it out in front of you, and with it in front of you, give some look left and right. A little bit of added mobility here. And bring it back to a double chin, look left and right. Jut that chin forward again, look left and right. And pull it back to a double chin, look left and right. Back to neutral and roll the neck out in all ranges of motion, stretching whatever feels tight after the long weekend. Reverse that direction. Perfect, back to neutral, hands come back overhead, and we're gonna move the rib cage. Feel how that rib cage moves on the TL junction, bottom of your thoracic spine, top of your low back. Reverse the direction. Really get those side body into it. Excellent, hands back to the hips and roll the hips. Reverse the direction. Bring the legs together. And now rock those hips out a little bit. Nice circular motion here. Really leaning far to the lateral sides. Reverse the direction there. You'll get the deepest stretch on the side to side of this motion. Excellent, back to neutral. Hands come down to the knees and let's rotate the knees out. Reverse the direction. Great, come on up. Start to stack your way into the left foot. Right foot comes up to a 90-90, rotate the ankle. Reverse directions. Open the hip up, close it down. Open it up, close it down. Open it up, close it down. Back to 90-90. Single leg hip hinge, nice and strong. Extend that heel behind you. Fingertips meet the ground. Reach just a little bit further. And then bend the knee. Base of the foot towards the sky. Look underneath the armpit and reach. Straighten that leg back out. Slow hip hinge back up. Nice and strongly controlled. Knee comes all the way to the chest. Excellent. Stack your weight over the right foot. Lift that left foot up, legs at a 90-90, rotate the ankle. Reverse the direction. Open the hip up, close it down. Open it up, close it down. Open it up, close it down. Back to 90-90. Extend that heel behind you and slowly drop into a hip hinge. Bend the knee. Reach for the sky. Straighten the leg. Woo. Come on, back up. Knee comes all the way to the chest. Woo! Drop that down, and let's move on to the floor. We're going to start in our kneel position here. Start with opening up the quads. Left foot's forward, right knee's on the ground. Begin by tucking that pelvis, squaring off the hips, and we're going to go to some hip circles. Reverse direction. All right, you can come back to neutral. We're going to do a new stretch today. It's called the pigeon pose. And so what you'll do here is, as you extend this leg out behind you, you're going to let your front foot drop to the inside. So the outside of the shin is on the ground. Matt, you're looking good. And so the goal here is going to be to keep the hips pointed straight. Your hands are going to come out in front of you. And as you walk forward, you're going to feel a deep stretch in your piriformis and your glutes, as well as the back side of that hip joint. So just start to walk it down forward. You can also reach that straight leg behind you further back and walk down as far as you can, maybe until your forearms are on the ground. Here, breathe into the pelvic bowl and let it go. Breathe into the pelvic bowl. Let that go. Excellent. Walk the hands back up. Bring that foot back up. Hands are going to come to the inside of the foot. We're getting ready to go into our world's greatest stretch. So curl those back toes onto the ground. Extend that leg behind you, nice and strong, straight leg. Drop the hips down as deep as you can. Open the chest up as wide as you can. And then open up to the inside. Left hand's going up first. Drop that left hand down. Right hand's coming up. Reach for the sky. Bring that right hand down. Drop the knee back to the ground. Hands come up. Hands come to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, drop the scapulas down. Inhale, lean to the left. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale into extension. Exhale, tuck the pelvis and go into flexion. Inhale, extend, open up. Exhale, flex and close it down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, back to neutral. Hands come down to the back of the thigh, just below the glutes, just above the hamstring. And we're going to stretch forward while we push that femur down to the ground. Come back up. And let's switch legs. So right leg will be forward, left leg will be back. Starting with the hands on the hips, starting with tucking the pelvis, and we're going to do our hip rolls. Reverse direction. Back to neutral. Getting ready for that pigeon pose again. Bringing your hands to either side of your feet, of your right foot. Walking that right foot out so that the outside of the shin is on the ground. Reaching that left foot back behind you nice and far. And then starting to walk the hands forward until the forearms are on the ground if you can get there. If not, just get to whatever position you can get to where you get that nice deep stretch. And then by breathing into the stomach or deep, deep, deep into the diaphragm, you can feel the pelvic bowl begin to pressurize, and that will also really open up the pelvis as we stretch. So a couple breaths into the pelvic bowl. Go ahead. Good. Walk the hands back up. Bring that foot back up. Hands are going to be to the inside of the foot now. Curl the back toes behind you and straighten that leg into the world's greatest stretch. Remember, first thing we do is drop the hips down, lift the chest up, straighten that leg behind us, and now we're opening to the inside. Right hand goes up. Drop that hand down. Left hand. Matt, your world's greatest stretch is looking so much better. Drop that left hand down. Left knee comes to the ground. Hands come back up, and they're going to come all the way overhead on the inhale. Brace the core, drop the scapulas on the exhale. Inhale, lean to the right. While you're leaning, rotate left on the exhale. And reach. Good, come back to neutral. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extend, open it up. Exhale, flex, tuck that pelvis, curl everything down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, back to neutral. Hands come down to the side, just behind the lower glute, above the hamstring, and start to stretch forward, pushing that femur into the ground. Excellent, rock it back up. We're gonna go to both knees on the ground, sitting back into the heels, stretching the hands in front of us, child's pose. Another breath here, walk the hands just another inch further. And sit back a little deeper. Walk out one foot to the left. Sit into the right heel, stretch that lateral body. Now walk out to the right. Sit into the left heel, stretch that lateral side of your body. Back to the middle. One more deep breath into a nice, good child's pose. Open up the low back. Excellent. Come up to a quadruped position. Quadruped position. Let's do some cat-cows. Inhale into extension. Exhale into flexion. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex. Inhale, come back to neutral. We're going to add a new motion today. Take a look at the camera. So what we'll do on the inhale is reach one arm underneath. Try to touch that shoulder to the ground if you can. And then on the exhale, we're going to open up to the sky. We're going to inhale. We're going to come underneath. Try to drop that shoulder to the ground. And we'll exhale, open to the sky. We'll do 3 to 5 depending on what feels good. And then we'll switch sides. So go ahead, right hand first. Reach underneath. Exhale, open to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Last one. As you really reach this into the ground, you can drop that shoulder down and feel the good stretch in your shoulder blade. Good, reach for the sky. Excellent. Drop that right hand down. Left hand comes off the ground. Reach underneath. And now go to the sky. Reach underneath. Go to the sky. Reach underneath. And go to the sky. Awesome. Go ahead, position yourself into a deep squat. Deep squat being the heels on the ground to the best of your ability. Open the chest up. Try to push those elbows into the insides of the knees. And as your elbows are pushing out, have the knees slightly push in. Engage that pelvic bowl. Engage your adductors. Try to pull your chin back. And take a nice deep breath here. This is giving mobility for the hips. It's also giving stability for the hips and stability for the core as you keep the spine erect. And elongated, breathe deep into the core. And let it go. Drop your hands to the ground. Left hand staying on the ground, right hand's reaching for the sky. Drop that down, switch sides. This time we're inhaling on our way up, exhaling on our way down. Inhale up with the right hand. And exhale down. Inhale up with the left. Exhale on your way down. Last round, right hand. And exhale down. Left hand. Exhale, bring it all the way to the ground. Position yourself into the crab position. Crab position, we're going to go hips up, right hand across the body, right elbow, right knee, and then reach. And as you reach, I want you to feel this all the way through your body, all the way from the right toe to the left middle finger. See how far you can stretch those two. Really get the whole body into this. We'll do it 3 times on each side. Here we go. Hips in the air. Drop them down. Right hand comes up, touch the ground. Right elbow, right knee. And reach. Excellent. Drop that back down. Hips come up. Left hand across the body. Left elbow, left knee. Reach. Drop that back down. That's 1. Hips come up. Drop them down. Right arm across the body. Right elbow, right knee. Reach. Drop that down. Hips to the sky. Drop them down. Right hand, left hand across the body. Touch the floor. Left elbow, left knee. Reach. Back to the ground. Hips to the air. Last round. Drop the hips back down. Right hand across the body. Right elbow. Reach. Excellent. Back to the ground. Hips to the air. Hips to the ground. Left hand to the ground. Left elbow, left knee. And reach. Final reach. Really, really get there. Excellent. Come back to the ground. Glutes go all the way to the ground. Go ahead and lay back. We're going to open up the low back a little bit more, stretching that knee to the chest right in the middle. And then relax. We're still here. Okay. Sorry about that. So knees coming to the chest. Big inhale. And then as you relax it away a little bit, bring the knee to the middle of the body or even across the body, and then come up to the chest again. And then relax that away. And now bring the knee to the outside of the body, almost coming up into the armpit. You should get 3 different stretches on the medial hamstring, the middle hamstring, and then the lateral hamstring. Come back to neutral. Switch legs. So now left knee coming up. This time just straight up. Relax the knee a little bit, come to the middle, across the chest. Relax a little and then come to the outside. Excellent. Coming back to a seated position, I'm going to face the camera. Last movement, we'll do the one where the knees go to the side and then we come up here and sit back and open to each side. So starting in a seated position, knees rock to the left. You can push up or lift your body up onto the knees and then sit back until the glutes are loaded, hands come in front of you, open to the right side, close it down, open to the left, close that down, lean to the left, and lean to the right. Hands come back in front of you and sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch sides. Lift the body up. Sit back until the glutes are charged. Open to the right. Close it down. Open to the left. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Hands back in front of you and sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the left. Come on up onto the hips. Drop them down. Open to the right. To the left. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Hands back in front of you. Counter pressure. Low. Slowly go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one to the right. Bring the body up. Load the glutes. Open to the left this time. Close it down. Open to the right. Close that down. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Hands come back in front of you and sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees are going back to the left this time for something different. We're going to get our one final deep stretch in. And so with the knees in this rocked, in this position here over to the side, you really want to square the hips up to be with the femur, the left femur. And then what we're doing is we're going to reach forward. And as you drop down, you're really going to push your hips away from the knee. Open up that hip joint. You're going to feel your glutes get a really deep stretch here. Try to drop down as deep as you can. If you can get all the way to the ground, you can reposition by rotating your chest away and then dropping it back down. Chin to the knee. Relax the arms. Take a deep breath into the pelvic bowl. One more breath. Slowly pushing your torso back up. Switching sides. This time right knee is in front. Outside of the right shin's on the ground. Feet are in 90-90. Rotate your torso until it's parallel with the femur. And then start to drop the body down while you push the hips away. You might notice one side is tighter than another. You spend a little bit more time there. All right, push the body back up. And let's get ready for some breath work. Good, and find your comfortable position. We're going to do our usual Wim Hof today. So we'll do 33 breaths. Remember, it's a strong inhale and a relaxed exhale. On that 33rd, you're going to exhale and drop it to empty and hold your breath on empty. See how far you can go, how deep you can journey. We'll do 2 rounds and then we'll move into meditation. 33 breaths. Here we go. Three more. Last one. Round 2, 33 breaths. Go ahead. That's 30. Last one. As we move into meditation, today I want you to step into a place of abundance. You've been doing Move, Breathe, Meditate for well over a month now. I want you to feel how far you've come. I want you to feel how the breath work is starting to transform and change. I want you to take a moment to notice and acknowledge the journey you've been on and the growth that you've experienced and the abundance that you're tapping into. See, abundance is a unique frequency. It's a unique wavelength because the universe and nature knows it's abundant. It's an innate principle that everything that is necessary and needed for life is available, and therefore abundance exists. There's no scarcity in oxygen. There's no scarcity in water. There's no scarcity in sunlight or in nature's need for energy. It's all in a neutral equilibrium balance, a constant homeostasis, living in abundance, trusting the process for needs to be met. And then the human being comes along and we have this amazingly intricate nervous system that develops an ego. And that ego creates separation and individuality. That individuality is designed and it's important for us so that we can grow, change, and evolve as individuals. Because as individuals grow, change, and evolve, the whole grows, changes, and evolves. But what the ego also confuses us with is this mindset of scarcity. The mindset that there's not enough for each and every one of us. The mindset that there's not enough for ourselves. The beautiful part about growth and the beautiful part about training and the journey is that you can see that there's always enough. It's just the ability to scratch a layer deeper, to develop one layer richer, to step one step deeper into your truest self. tapping 1% more into your ultimate potential. Every single day is an opportunity to get 1% better, and as we get 1% better, we experience more and more of that abundance. You harness the potential energy in every single atom in your body that it took to create a star and to create a solar system and to create a galaxy and a universe. In every single atom, there is that potential energy. You harness trillions of individual living entities that we call cells, working together to constantly maintain, organize, and develop health in your body. That level of organization and intelligence moves through every square inch of your being. You are a powerful, magnificent, magical human being. Your potential is deeper than you know today, deeper than you knew yesterday, and even deeper than you'll discover tomorrow. The educated mind can't seem to fathom the depth of the human being's potential. Our potential to create, our potential to love, our potential to live in harmony and in abundance with this life experience. Today, as you lay or sit where you are in this meditation, feel your body get heavy. Feel your feet root deep into the earth. Feel the depths of your potential and discover how deep you know that it is today. With your mind's eye, what are your dreams? And if it were easy, how would those dreams become a reality? You see, dreams come to reality, they come to fruition first through seeing them in the mind's eye and getting them crystal clear. That's a piece of the human body's potential. You envision it. You think about it. You speak it. You be it. You feel it in the now. Don't hold your dreams off to the future, because then they'll always stay in the future. Rather, pull those dreams into the present moment. Embody those dreams today. Step into that abundance and feel how your body shifts. Feel how your body starts to boil with energy as you're connected to your purpose, connected to your dreams, connected to that which you hope to see in this world. Be the conduit of change. Be the energy of manifestation. Be the energy of encouragement and enlightenment, freedom and joy. Enjoy the process. Enjoy what it feels like to grow and to shed layers and to dig deeper into who you are. Enjoy the challenges and the triumphs. Enjoy the setbacks, knowing that they're just a lesson, discovering a path that is not the right path, so that the right one can illuminate itself. Live today with gratitude, For gratitude is the most freeing energy that we can move throughout our day with. If you approach every person, every situation, every opportunity, and every challenge with gratitude, you start to experience life happening a little bit easier for you. Not because life changed, but because you changed. And then when you discover that the power lies within you changing, you unlock that secret to life because you can always change. You can always step into more harmony, more alignment. And today I empower you to step into alignment with your purpose and your values and your dreams. Manifesting them to the surface. Uncovering them for the trueness of what they are. Maybe they've been buried away for a long time, buried under self-limiting beliefs and doubts and lies. Let go of that baggage. Step into the light. Feel lighter. Feel lifted. Feel elevated and supported. And today, as you move throughout your day, notice those small, little, intricate details. That is the universe showing you that your dreams are becoming true right here, right now. It's merely a matter of time until it's fully in the human experience, in the third dimension. Start to pull that through, remembering it starts with the mind's eye. As you crystallize that vision, keep your focus on your dream. Keep your focus on the abundance that is available to embody that dream. And as you embody it, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bringing your mind's eye back into the body. Not losing focus, not losing sight of that dream, of that intention, of your soul's desire. Go ahead and open your eyes. That will complete Move, Breathe, Meditate for today.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Matt, good luck today, brother. That meditation was for you, man.
I got that. I appreciate it.
I'm hoping things go well for you. And then even if there is more challenges, I know it will, because if there's anything about Matt Andrus, this dude is adaptable as can be. So
I like to think so. Thank you very much for that.
I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care,
Bye.
Dylan.
Peace.